Good morning. Looking to the northeast, we've got quiet weather to start off our morning here on this Wednesday, and good conditions for driving here this morning into work or wherever you may be heading here to start off your day. We've got some quiet weather that will eventually switch over to a little more active weather. And this is in Fargo. There are some places where we're seeing some radar returns popping up. So keep that in mind. It's one more kind of relatively quiet day of dry weather in most areas for the harvest, so you can still get out and work in the fields. And here's our photo today of that happening. We had to wait a while for the fields to dry after the start of this month's just soggy, gloomy weather, but a lot of people out there getting after it. And this is Morton, and Deanna sent this to us, looking at some really good conditions the last several days. Today we're looking at temperatures that are starting off in the 30s and 20s. It's 32 degrees in Fargo, 25 in Grand Forks. It's 26 over in Bemidji and 36 in Jamestown. And checking out your winds, they're not too bad right now, but we are seeing some wind speeds starting to pick up in a couple of spots. We're getting more into the teens, which is a big deal for us here in the valley, but just a sign that we're going to see some wind speeds start to get going as we head through the day. Winds are coming in out of the southeast and about 5 to 15 miles per hour at this point in time. So some clear skies in the east. Out west, we're starting to see some clouds moving in, and those clouds potentially producing some spotty rain showers over by Jamestown, back up toward Carrington here this morning, and back down toward Ellendale. And this is the leading line of cloud cover with more moisture working its way in for the next several days, possible for chances for some rain coming up here. So here's how things are going to play out. This is your 7 o'clock hour. We're starting off with some cloud cover moving in from the southwest. Eventually it takes over parts of northwest Minnesota through the rest of the morning. And you can see we can't rule out a sprinkle. We can't rule out a light shower with that. But the vast majority of us still looking dry through the morning hours. So that's something you can keep in mind here as you're planning your morning. Now heading into the afternoon, we'll see that initial round of clouds move on. Then we start to clear in some spots. We still have more clouds, so it's going to be one of those variably cloudy days today. As we get into the 4 o'clock hour, we'll be into the upper 40s to some mid 50s. That wind blowing in out of the south with some gusts to the 30s, maybe even more than that here as we head into the evening hours. And that's when we start to see greater chances for rain. This time, instead of maybe sprinkles, we're looking at an actual rain shower moving through in places like Jamestown late tonight, and continuing into the overnight hours, we'll have some scattered areas of light rain. Now again, it's scattered, so some of us may miss out. We will all likely be under the clouds throughout much of the day tomorrow, and we'll see that chance for rain just kind of swirling around that low that'll be moving through. So this is 9 a.m. Temperatures in the 40s to start off, pretty mild thanks to the cloud cover. And then heading into the afternoon, you could see these scattered showers working their way through, wrapping around that low. And by the time we get into the 4 o'clock hour, 40s to some 50s, and into the evening hours, this continues to start to move on and pull away. We'll get that break Thursday evening and into the first part of the day on Friday, and then the next round moves in for Friday evening and into Saturday, and this may even linger into Sunday morning. I mentioned that yesterday, and it still looks like we might see some early showers on Sunday. Temperatures are going to be into the 40s to some 50s here through the weekend, and Monday and into Tuesday, more 40s and into 50s as well. So we'll be drying out at that point in time. And even though we do have rain chances, and that may be an issue for us here coming up in the next several days, it's not heavy rain, something to keep in mind. We're not looking at inches of rain over the next several days, more in the range of about a ½ inch of rain or so, or maybe even less than that in most locations. More of a nuisance really than anything for us here in the 7-day planner. So still looking pretty quiet, and we're looking ahead to the holiday coming up, the Halloween holiday. We do have a chance for a little rain and snow. We'll be keeping you posted on that.
It's so early this morning. I was like, Thanksgiving isn't for another month. What's she talking about?
It's a rough Wednesday morning.
I was going to say Christmas, because Christmas decorations are in the store. We're skipping Halloween and Thanksgiving right to Christmas.
I've seen them too.
Thank you, Lisa. Get on your dancing shoes this morning. A new program in area schools is getting kids moving while they learn some important life skills.